questions. Okay, hello ladies, how are you today? Okay, no, we're gonna try it one more time. Hello ladies, how are you today? Good. So one of the things that's really important for me is that you speak to me. So if I'm asking you something, I need a response or I need some type of sign of life, okay? Dean Farrington discussed STEM and STEAM. What is that? What is that? What's STEM?
Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Perfect. So what's STEAM?
Science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics.
Very good, right? We just had to think of an A word. So science, technology, engineering, math. We have seen how those things kind of fit together a little bit. And then there is an art piece to that because believe it or not, art is wrapped in all of those subjects. What about engineering? What is engineering? When you hear that word, what do you think? What do you think?
Building.
Building. Okay, what else? No other ideas? One more idea?
Creating something innovative.
Creating something innovative. Have any of you heard this word before? Fractals? Fractals? A fractal is made by repeating the same process again and again. So if you do literally the same thing over and over and over again, you will create a fractal. This is Sierpinski's triangle, okay? Now we're not gonna go on and on forever because we just don't have time to go on and on forever. We probably will not even get this intense. We're going to repeat the pattern 4 times. We're just going to repeat the pattern 4 times. I'm going to give you very clear directions on how to repeat the pattern because it seems very, very simple. And then once you start doing it, if you do something incorrectly, you would have to start over. You look at the triangle that you have, the first set of midpoints is already drawn for you, okay? Now, do not draw straight lines without a ruler. No by hand. Use the ruler or a straight edge, okay? You can use the edge of the crayon box or whatever to draw your straight line. Remember, try it. Make sure you use your ruler. You can use the edge of the box as a straight edge if that's a little harder for you. That's a little bit better. The ruler is really just important for the midpoint piece because you want to be as accurate as possible with your midpoint. Yeah, it's looking good. And then because that one's upside down, right? So then you color in the one that's upside down. Then you have to get your ruler and find your midpoints here, here, and here. You see what I'm saying? So then you're gonna make those. Okay? Make sense? Okay. How many triangles do you see right here on the paper? One. Don't make it, it's not complicated. So this, I think this one is a little high. This one, because it looks to me like you have to, I can tell, okay? When we drew the pattern one time, here. Then you need to count by hand how many of these triangles are not colored in. 3 times 1, which equals 3. Make sense? I want you guys to connect it, okay? So look. Okay, now start working together. Remember, there's gaps in between. Do you see it? Are you sure? So we're gonna create the same pattern. Remember, a fractal is the same pattern made over and over again. You see how many triangles did it take us to make this one? 9. So that means we need 9 to make the second one. Do you see that? And put the marshmallow on top. Can you see it clearly? Yes or no? Okay, so you're gonna make a building block And then you need this bottom piece, like this. And notice here, I know it's a little bit fuzzy, but how many building blocks did they use here? 3. So you need 3 building blocks, and they put the 3 on here. Do you see that? So they took the flat piece, 1 building block, 1 building block, 1 building block, okay? And then you put 1 on the top. Everybody here is going to make 1 of these. Then what are we going to do with everybody's 1? What are we going to start doing with everybody's 1 piece? Start putting them together. So then what we're going to do is take your 1 piece, and then you're going to start trying to put your 1 piece together and figure out how to make that same one that you made, but with each other. Does that make sense? Okay? That's what you're doing. Have fun. Here's what we're looking at. Okay? You have this individual 1. Once everybody has 1 individual 1, you have to create the same exact, remember fractals, repeat the same exact thing over and over again. So literally, the same exact thing you just did, you're going to do with the big one. So what you want to do here is you want to have your toothpicks here to close that. You're going to connect together. See? Into that one. I think you have 2 coming out of there. That's literally 2, 3, and then the 4th one on top. Make sense? And then another 4, you do the same thing. So every set of 4 you have, you'll be able to make a bigger and bigger one. What you have to do is take out your marshmallow here. You see, you have to connect them. Look, what was this? Do you see that? Do you see we have this extra piece right here in the middle? So you need to, look at this. Do you see this picture here? Do you see how it's, oh, hold on. Do you see how it's the big triangle here? And then you see the little triangles right here on the side? Do you see them? Okay, so go ahead. Let me see. Whoa! And do you see the pattern in there? Do you see? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm messing y'all up. Do you see? See, the marshmallows are dying, so we gotta.